Rachel K and Sam.
Don't forget, tomorrow at this time, the rapid fire quiz.
Eric's going to give up his belt. He won
He's going to give it to me.
He won that rapid fire quiz belt, and we have a chance for you because we just gave this away. We'll do it again tomorrow. The Omni Houston Galleria Hotel. A 2-night stay there, and you become a finalist to win a pool cabana.
Keeping this belt, I'm going to get matching shoes.
You're going to get matching shoes. You're going to have gold-plated shoes.
If I win.
Sure.
Well, I'm not
Like
buying
when I was a
them for
baby,
you.
my grandma maybe took my baby shoes.
Bronzed them?
Bronzed them and made them gold or something.
And where are those
that's
now?
a cute idea.
Nowhere.
Oh, they did it.
Yeah,
They did that.
nowhere.
That was a thing in the 80s or something.
Yeah.
They bronzed the shoes. I don't.
That's a cute
They
idea.
stopped
And they
doing
had a bit of
that. I
garage
don't think
sale.
I definitely didn't bronze my daughter's shoes.
I don't know how much they even cost.
They
but
stopped
no.
doing that probably in
Just
the
no.
80s.
Now they save placentas and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew, I don't
Or
want
they
that
eat
either.
it.
All right, it stinks in here because the
smells.
Menudo ramen is brewing.
It's
steeping.
pungent.
That
It
smells
stinks.
so
so
bad.
strong.
I love Menudo, but this smells weird.
So Menudo is tripe, which is stomach lining.
Yes.
In different languages, different cultures, it's called something
What
different.
about the band?
What do you mean the band?
Menudo, they banned.
Oh, Menudo. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it's a
they've been
mixture
around
of
for
things.
like.
Does that mean tripe?
I guess so. Because isn't Menudo, tell me who knows about Menudo. Irvin, do you know about Menudo? Okay, so in Greek it's called
Irvin just
patia, and it is just the stomach lining tripe. But why? But is this like a variety of things? And that's why Menudo, the boy band group, was called Menudo because it's a variety of things?
Well, I mean, I know that I personally like my menudo with the tripa, the tripe. Sometimes maybe some chickpeas.
But is it other organs in Menudo?
No,
it's
no.
just stomach lining tripe.
Just that.
And the band Menudo
and
has
like
had-
some cilantro and onion and lemon.
Okay, but then why would Menudo, the band, be called Menudo?
They're just named after the dish.
They probably just
Are
really
they?
like menudo.
Are they?
But they've had rotating members. They
But-
age out at a
Right.
certain point.
Menudo, that doesn't mean mixed, right? Like if you were to say something is mixed. Mezclado.
So, yeah, I was just saying that's so odd that they were named after tripe soup.
Menudo.
But okay. So we've got ramen menudo, and the joke about the bugs is Kevin and I both saw the same reel, and we don't know what's real life because there was some thing going around about these micro bugs
Fake
that live on the noodles of the
There's
ramen.
bugs on our eyelashes. There's things everywhere.
I know, I'm so grossed out that it was
Yeah, you
way
don't
too
wanna think
visual.
Oh,
about
here's
it.
your
You don't
answer,
wanna
by the way.
think
Menudo, the band, it's a Spanish synonym for little. And in Puerto Rico, Spanish, it was a Puerto Rican-based band, Latino boy band.
Right, right, right.
And they were little.
Yeah, they were little. They were
What's their
little.
big song?
They
I don't
age
know.
out
I just
at
know
like,
Ricky Martin was in it when he was like 12. He was so
Really?
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we
I
first
didn't
knew
know
him.
that.
I
Oh
used
my
to see
God,
Menudo
yeah.
on ABC.
Oh, yes. I watched it Saturday mornings, Menudo, and I was like, oh, my God, they're so cute. And then I saw him be Miguel on General Hospital, and then Couple Life, of course, La Copa de la Vida, I think is the whole phrase, for the song for the World Cup, and then he's Ricky Martin.
No,
I
we
want to
learned
keep
something.
the Menudo ramen
Should we eat
brewing.
that first because it's hot?
No, I want it brewing a little bit
It has
longer.
steep.
Let's try.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let's try the drink that Kevin
we have
brought. Tell
Doritos,
us about the
too.
drink.
Kevin, you have something called Power Malt.
Ooh.
Power Malt. from
So this is
Denmark.
a non-alcoholic malt beverage with B vitamins, and it is from
It's of African
it's
heritage.
from the Danish folk.
And does it also say liquid cocaine in there? Because we don't realize.
No,
I feel like it's going to be like
Maybe.
skyrocketing.
Now, Kevin, I
A
just
little bit
looked
of
up.
speed.
Oh
I
God, it's
just
brown.
looked up your ingredients.
Ooh,
It's
that's-
water, barley malt, sugar, caramelized color, carbon dioxide, and hops.
It looks like Guinness.
Like,
Oh,
is this like a
It looks-
Dr. Pepper to them?
It's rich
it's
in
non-alcoholic?
antioxidants.
Doesn't it look like Guinness?
It does look like Guinness. It's real thick.
It does
Pours
look like Guinness.
Pass it down.
So maybe it's like kombucha if it
Pass it
doesn't have
down.
any booze in it.
Ugh, kombucha. We tried that already.
I love
Which I
kombucha.
like
I like
kombucha.
kombucha.
It's so good.
Horrible.
It's good for
It's
you.
really good.
You're a horrible human for giving us kombucha, Sam.
Hey, Kevin, it says it's an internationally known malt beverage with African heritage.
It stinks. Oh, God, it
But it's
smells
from
like
Denmark.
dog food.
It smells like cane
Dog
syrup.
food. It
No
smells
way.
like the container
Molasses.
of dry dog
Yeah,
food.
molasses.
smells like
It
molasses.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
molasses.
This sounds
It does.
like this dog food. You're right. When you open up dog
the
food, the
container.
liquid
I don't,
stuff.
I don't
The
open
liquid on
dog
top.
food enough to
Yeah.
know.
All right. Here we go. Here we
Here
go.
we
Taking
go.
a sip.
Down the hatch.
This is bad.
There we go.
Before
Skull.
I can't even, I have to hold my nose to drink it.
Wait, it does taste like a beer.
Power malt.
That's
It
not
tastes
bad.
like a beer. There's no alcohol in
Does
it.
it? And it's supposed to be energy.
Okay, hold your nose. It tastes
Stout.
okay.
That's stout.
It tastes like
Yes,
sweet.
it tastes like a stout. Good
It
one,
tastes
Eric.
sweet.
It's not bad.
But
I
the
mean, I
smell
wouldn't
is
buy it.
disgusting.
I wouldn't search it out.
Yeah, no.
No.
Is it supposed to give you energy?
No,
I don't know if I can make it through a
senor.
whole one.
Rich
No,
in
no.
antioxidants.
Where's the sound effect of the guy saying "No, senor" from from the soccer game?
That's a no.
Oh, wow.
That's a hard no.
Don't waste your money.
How about
Sorry,
from the
Denmark.
Danes? Sorry, Denmark.
How
It's a
much?
hard pass.
How much was that one?
Yeah,
Oh,
one
it
can.
wasn't very expensive at all. Probably like $1.50.
Calories are 240
Power
calories.
How many sugar grams you say, or can you?
Yeah, I can look
240 calories.
That
for
lingers.
See what the
does.
total
now I'm
carbohydrates
changing my mind. That aftertaste.
is 17 grams.
What's the cleanser going to be? The palate cleanser will be the Doritos.
sugar.
The Doritos are not good.
Well, of course, nothing
tried
is good
those?
today. But what's the lesser of the
my
evils?
husband is obsessed with Doritos,
Uh-huh.
and that man will eat a whole bag in one sitting. Like
Really?
that's his like
And he tries all the flavors.
weakness. Yes. So these, I mean, I personally didn't like them, but hopefully it'll be a
Palate cleanser?
maybe.
Because
taste
that
like
Menudo
cheeseburger?
ramen, I'm thinking, is not going to be good either.
No,
Menudo
You're gonna
ramen.
go back
Which
to
is
the
the
Power
worst.
Malt.
Yeah.
I think
I might go back to the Power Malt, so I'm not dumping
gosh.
mine yet.
I think the Doritos is going to be the best option out of the three that we have today.
Okay, so
And
if
all
you're
this
just tuning
stuff is
into
at
the Roula and
Randall's.
Ryan show, yeah, we just found out Randall's.
That smells.
Try it
Oh,
Tuesday
God.
today. Kevin found his drink at HEB. It's called Power Malt.
You know
it's
what
a
it is?
Danish
It's-
energy drink.
Afterwards, it's very hoppy.
I
can
don't
really
taste
taste
that.
Any hop.
No.
It just was like a.
No, I just taste like a sweet
Weird,
drink.
weird,
It
weird.
There's
smells
hops
like
in it.
dog food.
It does.
So now Ahmad is going to get the Menudo ramen ready to go in cups for us. He found that at Randall's too. Randall's has an international aisle. Has a lot of things. It's very good. A lot of things. We found the shrimp chips
smells
there,
good.
the
Now.
salmon skin bites there.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Look at
smell
your
bad.
noodles, Eric. They're
What-
just
what-
like
Hanging over the
hanging
side
out
like
of the cup. They're
like
just
little
like,
intestines.
Yeah, they have like tripe.
yes.
It's like tripe, and tripe.
Eric's doing a Lady in the Tramp.
All the way up the handle of the fork.
All over this thing.
So how's that noodle there,
How
Eric?
is it?
Because you have your
Since you're
serving.
eating it.
I like it.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah,
you like the
spicy.
flavor?
Yeah, it's good.
It's
The
spicy.
smell of this
Not
is
spicy,
way
spicy,
better
but-
than the smell of Power Malt. Menudo ramen, way better smell than Power Malt. Power Malt smells like dry dog
Because that
food.
other one's so bad.
Yes,
I
it's
think
like,
it smells good.
Maybe if we had this just because actually, to your point, Eric, when we started Try It Tuesday before we tried Power Malt,
Good.
it stunk in here
Yes.
because this ramen.
Yes.
But now the ramen's not smelling so bad because that Power Malt was horrible.
It's got a good little flavor on your lips. It's not a burn. It's just a spice.
Kevin,
know.
are you liking or disliking?
I don't
Kevin
really
and I
like
have to
this
eat the
one.
bugs on the noodles
No.
now. Here we
That's
go.
because you think it's
All I can
bugs.
taste is bugs.
Rula, that
All I
is
can
a
taste is
massive
bugs.
bite.
That's fine.
And these are stomach bugs.
It's fine.
Yeah. Oh.
me
Whoa.
see.
Spicy.
Yeah, it's spicy.
It's
Hello.
spicy.
It's spicy.
Oh, hold on.
All right,
There's
Ahmad.
a
Amon
hit and a
likes
hit.
spice.
It's
Let's
good.
see.
Ahmad's got
Punch
a
in the tongue.
big.
It's better than
Ooh,
regular
that was a
ramen.
lot.
This
What do
is
you think?
very spicy. Wow.
I like it.
Why do I want more?
It does smell a lot better. Amad's
Why
gonna
am
be
I
like,
torturing
is it not
myself?
spicy to you, Ahmad?
It's not
spicy.
spicy at all, babe.
I got all the bits.
Oh, you did.
I put
you
the
might
bits
have.
on my noodles.
You might have. Yeah.
Whatever those bits are, probably
you
the
like it,
spicy
Ahmad?
bits.
I
It's
do
got
like
something.
it. I'm a ramen fan. It doesn't stand out like as opposed to like a bulldog or a
Yeah, well,
Shin
that's-
ramen.
What's that?
You know, bulldog. Oh, it's super
My daughter
spicy.
loves that. I'm always making that.
Oh,
for her.
I gotta bring that.
Calories
in.
though, it's like
Wow.
The calories are
560
crazy.
calories or something.
Wow.
And I add mayo, a raw egg yolk, and
No, thanks. All the things you're
sriracha
saying
to
are
it.
terrible. I think you're saying something. Let me chase it with the power.
Oh wait,
yeah,
we got
and
to
then
hurry
try
up.
the
and try
Doritos real quick
Let's try the Doritos.
and see what.
Oh,
you can
power
rank
drink
it.
tastes better on the backside
Shut
of the ramen.
up. I
Just
already
try
threw
it.
mine out. No.
Try it.
Nope.
All right, so Doritos
Ryan,
late
wait.
night
Did you-
sizzling
Ryan, did
cheese.
you try
Ryan,
it?
try the Menudo.
It gets a
No.
strike.
There's not beef.
Yeah, strike
No.
two.
Strike two on Ryan.
meat.
It's not meat.
That's not meat.
That's not meat.
That's a fake
It's just
lining
flavoring.
of
Yes,
some kind of
everything's
genetically
fake.
modified lab
Oh,
problem.
crap.
All right,
Like
Ryan's
the
got
Bowl's
two
over there.
strikes.
Yeah.
You get 3 strikes, you go in the mystery box if you don't try it on Try It Tuesday. Okay, here's the sizzling cheeseburger
flavor?
Doritos.
Yeah, it is spot on.
Is it really?
It is so good.
I didn't like them. I thought they
I'm
tasted
going
very
to-
mustardy.
Oh God, I'm going to finish that off if no one else will.
I need another one of those. 'cause
It
I
tastes
got-
like a hamburger.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
So you like it though?
No.
Yeah, I was not a fan of
Very
that.
burgery. Like
Yeah.
they took the fat off of like
I guess
a
okay,
burger.
Don't say all that now.
No, I yeah. the pickle.
Paint the picture.
Imagine the juice of the burger in the bread.
Yeah.
Right.
With
right.
pickle and mustard.
It's very mustardy.
Actually, I like it. I'm not a mustard fan, but I don't taste mustard as much. I taste more pickle.
I
okay
recommend
with
these.
these.
I recommend 2 out of 3 of these things.
Yeah. You get one with super powder on it.
No, these aren't bad.
All right.
Menudo
I did not
ramen
like
and
them.
sizzling cheeseburger.
They're spicy a little
Good.
Do
bit.
you like them together?
And chase it with
Yeah.
Power Band or whatever this thing is called.
Don't get that. Don't get
That,
Power
that
Malt.
drink, it's just got an aftertaste that
Let me-
lingers.
And
Let
it's
me
like
chase
an
the Power Malt
energy
again.
drink. Is it
Stop
supposed
it.
to be an
You're
energy?
making my stomach hurt.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be buzzing through the whole
Ooh,
show.
you said a
Power Malt
smidge.
tastes good with the Doritos.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, God.
Dip it in there.
Next week we need
Yeah.
to. Somebody needs to put that Snickers bar in here with the
Look,
pecan.
Kevin.
I know. I tried to find
Yeah,
it. It's
ew,
not
Roula,
good.
don't dip it in
Pecan.
there.
It's like a turtles, like those turtles. I
Let me
used to eat.
find that.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Not so bad.
My.
Actually, I thought I was going to hate everything. And now as we eat more terrible things.
Now
the
you're
first
3 for
thing-
3.
3 for 3.
The Menudo ramen wasn't that bad.
Oh, it says they have the Snickers pecan milk chocolate candy bar at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
I'm allergic to
Kevin.
That was some decorum. That was not very
real?
demure.
Power Malt.
Was that real?
Yes,
That was my sound effect. That was Kevin.
That was not me. That was a sound effect.
That was a
I
great
swear to
sound
God,
effect.
I did not hit the button.
That was so not demure. How dare
No,
you?
that was a great sound effect. We can use that.
Isolate
Friday
Kevin's
night.
burp.
It was a
Better
meaty
than
one.
the fake one.
Okay, Try Tuesday was a half fail, a half success. Nice time, and Ryan gets a strike for not trying something.
That's
so here we
strike
go.
2, everyone. If you're listening, remember that, please.
Yeah, so strike
So
3, he
next
goes in
time
the
is
mystery
the-
box. Now, coming up next, we haven't done this in a while, and we are back in the schedule of things with school and work and non-vacation time. So let's see who's got secrets that they are holding. Maybe you learned something over the summer. It could be your own secret or one that you heard and you just can't tell anyone. But you can tell us because we don't know you. And it's like, get it off your chest, and then we'll rate how bad it is. Maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah, maybe we all say it's a 2 out of 10, and
Yeah.
don't worry about that secret.
Like you
Unburden
think, oh my
yourself.
God, this is so crazy. I'm holding this secret. Like, oh, that's it? That's not big.
All right, call us with your secret right now. 833-390-KRBE. That's 833-390-5723.
Best secret gets Power Malt.
Yeah, Doritos.
Next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
It's always like
Mm-hmm.
going to a 7th grade dance.
Why?
Nobody dances until
The
the
first-
end.
the
Somebody's
And
got
then
to-
the last
the
3
end, yeah.
songs, everyone's
Move.
into it like, oh, it's over.
Oh,
And
that's
it always
right.
happens
That's
this
a great
way.
way to visualize
Then
that.
we're like
Yes.
done.
Like I only have one secret lined up. I'm about to
Okay.
get one lined up.
833-390-KRBE is our phone number. 833. We have a new area code just for the radio station. 833-390-KRBE. And it's not something, it could be your own secret.
I'm
It could
hoping
be
you hear
something somebody trusted you with and it kind of kills you to hold on to it. You want to tell somebody and you think it's really bad, or maybe you think it's not so bad. You just tell us the secret. We're going to rate
And
the
they're
secret.
not going to recognize your voice on the phone
Yeah,
anyhow.
when Rula calls in, we don't even know it's Rula.
Doesn't even
Exactly.
sound
People don't
like
believe
her.
it's her.
Exactly.
So I'm hoping
I'm
people
going to go
hear
in the
this
other room and call in.
and they'll call in,
Yeah.
and we get more.
So let's see what
But
Mandy's.
usually happens we get a bunch and then we can't. We
Yep.
run out
We
of
don't have
time.
time for them all. So if y'all start lining them up, we might let's just see how it goes. Mandy's up first. 833-390-KRBE. Hi, Mandy. Good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Good
Well,
morning.
I'm
We're
feeling
great,
good. Is this
so.
a secret that you're holding about your own life, or is it somebody else's secret you've been trusted with?
Okay, so it just kind of dropped in my lap like a bomb, honestly. And this is a very close secret, like my oldest sister, to give you an understanding of why this is so hard, because my oldest sister kind of prides herself in being opposite to everybody in our family. And she always thinks that she's better than everyone. She has lived that high life and looks down on everyone.
We all have that
So-
person. Yep.
And for myself, I was a teen mom, and she ridiculed me for so many years.
Oh my
for
God,
it.
that's awful.
And
That is awful. She ridiculed you.
yeah,
Not as awful
It
you were a
was
teen mom.
horrible.
That's awful to go through that as a teen mom. That you have somebody in your own circle that is judging you so harshly for having a baby
Own circle.
as a teenager.
Your
sister.
That's a worse.
Okay,
Yeah.
so your sister's on her high horse, looking down on everybody else. I'm doing everything right. What's the secret? The bomb dropped you.
okay. So this summer we went to see my other niece of the daughter of my other. I have two sisters. So the second sister's daughter graduated college in Pensacola.
Okay.
And we all traveled and celebrated her the entire weekend. Now, I have a third sister that we share the same dad with, but different mom, that her and my eldest sister bumped heads because she was a teen mom, and she wanted my sister to give her baby up for adoption to a friend of hers who couldn't have a child at that time.
Okay.
So my sister decided to keep her baby, and then that has caused a huge rift between them, and they haven't spoken in 2 to 3 decades at this point over it.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And so this daughter came to the Pensacola trip and had never met my eldest sister. So we all had a great weekend. Everyone meshed well. It was a really great thing. And so, the cousins, so my eldest niece that came, she has a daughter that runs between my daughter and her adopted daughter's
Okay.
age. So they all bonded, and they were, really enjoying themselves that weekend. And so we're on our way back home, and my daughter, my oldest, the 16-year-old, was telling me that, Mom, I have to tell you something, but you can't say anything to Aunt Connie, and you can't tell anyone that you know this, because apparently, so my eldest sister has 2 daughters. One is the oldest, one second one, right? The second one is the most involved with the situation. So it came out that her and the second daughter are always at each other's head, always fighting. They're always rifting and like physically fighting each other. And one day it blew up, and it was told to her that she's actually her real mother.
What?
What?
Hold up,
Wait,
because you're giving a lot of details, and I feel like
I'm-
all these names you're dropping,
too
they're
many.
going to know you're
Yeah.
talking about them. But so there's a whole bunch of sisters. Some of them were teen pregnancy sisters. One of them gave up the baby to somebody else to raise. But now you're finding out there's another sister, there's another child that is. I'm confused because somebody has a new
I
mom.
have so many names out there. I'm confused.
I know.
Which,
They were raised as sisters,
like that's,
but
I'm
the
your
one
real
is
mom.
actually
Like,
a mom.
Yeah, who's the mom?
Yes. So my second niece is actually my adopted niece's birth mother.
Well, it's just
second
not
niece.
My sister,
What?
How old was that
My-
niece when she had her? If they're so close
she
in
was like
age.
14. She was like 14,
Oh,
13,
wow.
14.
So her mom is
she
your
was
sister.
wilding out.
Her mom is your sister, the one that said, look down on you for having kids young.
Absolutely. And so actually she's raising her granddaughter.
Oh,
As her own
I'm
kid.
pretending like
well,
it's
see, you
hers.
kind of took us around the mountain on that. You could have just said my
Yeah.
my sister really looks down on me for having a teen baby. It turns out her baby is having a baby and she's raising it.
That's why she doesn't want to tell anybody.
Absolutely. Yeah, and she hasn't told. And her oldest daughter don't even know. So they haven't even told the oldest daughter what's going on. And so that's why it's such a huge deal. Like, she doesn't want anybody else in the family to know.
How does the
She
oldest
doesn't
daughter
want
not know
any
her
of-
little sister was gone having a baby? Where'd the
Right.
sister go to have the baby?
Camp?
The oldest daughter was away to college when all that happened, and they hid her from everyone, and they kept her inside and kept her away from everybody.
That's what you hear about like in the
during that
50s or
time.
something.
My
Man.
gosh, that's crazy.
What do you wanna rate that?
Well, nobody knows, and she can't tell her sister. She wants to throw it in her face.
Yeah, she wants to throw it in her face and she can't because
I-
her daughter swore to secrecy.
I'm going to say maybe a 6 on that.
I think that's pretty big.
I was going to
think
give it like
that's
an
a
8
10.
or 9.
That's a 10 because for her, this is why I'm giving it a 10.
Yeah.
Because she's been judged by the high horse sister for all this
That's
time.
true.
And it's killing her to hold on to it.
She wants to throw it in her face. Whenever she throws smart ass remarks to her, she's like, "Oh,
About being a
yeah,
teen.
do it. She's
Like,
gotta
what
sit
about
on
your
it.
kid? 14 having
Yeah.
a baby.
yeah, you're so much better than me."
Oh, wow.
Wow.
She goes, at least I was 16 when I had my baby.
Yeah,
Pretty much confused the entire time.
Man.
So it would have been a 10, but I was so confused. I'm going to give it an 8.
Bottom line is, in a synopsis, the sister in the high horse has a daughter who had a daughter. The daughter was like 14 when she had her. So now she's just
I mean, she
raising
was-
the baby as her
I've
own.
been 13 when she got knocked up.
That's true,
Yeah.
which is very disturbing.
Dear
But here's
God.
my thing. Doesn't anybody question when were you actually pregnant with this baby? Right? If my sister started raising a baby all of a sudden, I'd be like,
Like,
when
you
did,
disappeared for 9
when
months?
did you have
or
it?
Whatever.
10
We'll probably
how come
months.
none of us knew you were pregnant?
said
well,
she
you don't
adopted.
show.
Oh, adopted.
She said she adopted.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a
Like,
big
and then
one.
She probably took that in like, "Oh, I adopted from this family. Look at me, I'm so great. At my age, I took in a family." She probably sucked up into
man.
that too. Man, your sister sucks.
Wow. Wow.
I'll give you an 8.7.
All right, now the secrets are rushing.
All
The
right.
secrets are rushing in. You got to hold on to your hats, Morgan. Oh wait, you want? Okay, hold on. Maud's telling me to go to Sarah before I go to Morgan, just in case Sarah drops because they're in a hurry. You know, I understand. Everybody's got their places to be.
Yep.
Okay.
Sarah, hi. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
we
You're
are
loud and
here.
clear. What is
Welcome
your
to rate your secret, whether it's your own or somebody told you one to hold on to.
Yeah, what's your secret?
So this is mine. I was in middle school in the mid-90s, and I was being bullied by this boy, and he was just so relentless. And so one time I got so frustrated, I told him to leave me alone and just go off and die. That weekend, he actually died.
Oh.
And,
From what?
yeah, he was just in this horrific car crash.
Oh no.
So this relentless
like-
bully, you told him, why don't you just walk off and die? That's the last thing you said to him.
That was the last thing I said to him, yeah. And I have never told anybody, and I know it's ridiculous that I did not cause this, but I have felt so much guilt over this.
You've been
Aw,
carrying this
Sarah,
pain
for all
for a
these
long
years.
time, I can tell.
How many
Oh,
years?
Sarah.
Mid-90s, so almost
20,
20
30.
years.
Almost.
Oh
yeah.
my
More
God, the
than that.
pain in your
Almost 30
voice.
years,
30
yeah.
years.
Like, Sarah, have you ever talked to anybody about it? Not somebody that would judge you, but like,
A counselor,
or
a
just
therapist.
anybody to think to help you through this. This is not your fault. A car crash is a car crash.
And you
I
were
mean,
a kid. You were in middle school. Middle school kids say things
but
like
also
that.
he was hurting you every day mentally. If he was abusing you relentlessly, I mean, you didn't strike him. You didn't hit the bully. You just said, God, just walk off and die. I mean, I can totally understand why you said that to him. It's not your fault. He actually did.
I know. And
Oh.
like I said, I know it's ridiculous because I didn't do it, but it's just, I carry that guilt. You know, I'm so
Yeah.
afraid to say anything to anybody because, I don't want people thinking I actually,
Is this the
No.
first time you've told
caused
anybody?
it or,
Is this the first time?
no,
you've-
I have never told anybody.
Okay.
now.
So,
Oh my God, now you're-
I really firmly believe that, you're carrying pain that's almost 30 years old. would not hurt to talk to a therapist because you've done nothing wrong. You were a kid.
Well, hold
Kids
on.
make those kind of statements.
And what you're saying
and
is
you
not
had nothing
wrong.
to do
But
with
Ryan,
it.
I want to dive a little deeper on this. Sarah, when this boy passed away, obviously this was a thing at your school, right? Like, oh, one of our students passed away, and
Everyone's sad. People are crying.
how did your parents take your response to this boy's death? Because I can imagine you probably were very affected, probably very emotional, and they were probably like, "How'd you know this kid?" I don't know. Were you questioned back then about your grief?
They had no idea that I was being bullied because, things were different in the 90s.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, so I never told them. They didn't even know this kid had passed, or if they did, it was just, something that a parent may have mentioned. But, they had no idea this kid was bullying me. They had no idea that, I did this. And, I'm just like a preteen. I was just off in my own little world. So it wasn't uncommon for me to just, kind of hole up in my room or something. So
I mean, when you
no
found
idea.
out, that this boy had passed away initially, what kind of state did you go to?
I mean, I just had to pretend that, I was sad that he passed, but, no love lost because, people knew he was my bully, but.
Like when you hear other people are saying nice things
kid.
about him, right? You're like, you just keep quiet. You're like, that's not the person I knew.
Yeah, because, I wasn't the only one he was bullying. He bullied a lot of other kids, too. So, we were sad. Everybody was sad, even the kids he was bullying, but no love was lost.
Well, yeah, because it was oh, man, that's really rough.
I'm sorry you have to live with that secret.
Gosh, Sarah.
I give that a 10 because you've had to live with that pain.
For so long, and it obviously still affects you.
Please talk to somebody about this, though. Please just.
Yeah.
This is a good first step. Right now, you talk to us.
Yeah.
Right.
Now it's out there.
How does it make you feel right now, Sarah, that you actually were able to speak the words out loud? Does it make you feel any different?
I don't know how to describe it. Like, I do feel a little bit better. But, obviously you guys are not therapists, you cannot help me, just like completely get over it. But I still feel that weird guilt that somehow I put this out into the universe,
You didn't. But you need to talk to somebody.
Was this boy bullying you every single day, like throughout the school day? Or was it?
Not every day. It was probably like 2-3 times a week. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not
caused
at
you
the same
strain to
time.
go to school to have to face him. And I'm not.
Yes.
I'm asking you that because it's totally natural how you handled that. I feel like you didn't strike him. Like I said, you didn't scream at him in front of the whole class. You just said, just go walk off and die. Because at some point when you're being bullied, guys, by someone, you feel so helpless. You don't know what else to say or do. You're like, God, can you just walk off and die
you're
already?
Pushed into a corner.
Like, I just want you to understand how, without malice, your words were. Like, I know, because you were just taken to the brink of what he was putting you through. So I don't want you carrying this like you made this car crash happen. Let me tell you something. In my experience with car crashes, I had plenty of them and they're terrible. The way I've counseled myself on those is that is the quickest way God tells you the message, your time is up. Sniffs the light right out. Car crash over. Boom. Just like a light. And you could not have prevented that. The what if game would drive you mad. It will drive you mad, the what if game.
If we would have stopped at that stop sign for 3 more seconds.
Yeah. If I just had gone to Starbucks like I originally wanted to first, and then I wouldn't have been initially, or if I hadn't stopped at the Starbucks, then I wouldn't have been in the what if game will drive you crazy.
You're right.
So it is not your fault this boy was unfortunately killed in a car accident. I am so sorry you are being bullied by him, but I'm even more sorry that you've carried this guilt of his death on you for 30
years.
We are here to tell you as a show that we are not professional licensed therapists, but we will tell you over all these years of doing radio, we release you of this guilt. Sarah, you should not live with this anymore.
Thank you.
God bless you, girl. Let us know what happens if you talk to somebody, if it gets better. I hope it does.
I think this is the start of it. Today's the day.
It's the
thank
first
you
step.
guys.
All right, sweetie. I want to give you a big Roula and Ryan Show hug, Sarah.
Thank you.
All right, sweetie. Have a great day. Thanks for sharing that with us.
All right, y'all too.
Take care.
Bye.
Take care.
Okay, bye. Aw.
That sucks.
Look at that.
Hold on to something like that.
I'm
For
just so glad
30
she
years.
told us.
For 30
It takes
years.
a lot of courage to do that, and I'm glad she did that with us.
does.
So
That's why I'm
It shows
saying
we're friends.
I'm such a strong proponent of therapy, and I think it really does help.
And one person made a good point. They said that's not guilt, it's shame. Guilt helps make you a different choice. I can't talk. Guilt helps you make a different choice, according to the texter. Shame will tell you are bad and you cannot change. It's true. So she is ashamed of saying it to him. And yes, she does hold guilt, but it's carried this whole time. So God bless you, Sarah. It was not your fault that boy passed away in a car crash, but man, the irony of that, right?
Yeah, to say that.
Crazy timing. Yeah, I want to go to the listener line at 713-278-VENT. Or should we go to Morgan? I really want to take Morgan's call. Can Morgan
come back?
Yes, I want to come back to it. Morgan, can you hang on for just a few more minutes? I want to come back to your call.
Okay.
Okay,
right,
just
thanks,
give me a few
Morgan.
minutes. We're going to take Morgan's call about what the big... It's her own secret that she's holding.
What would you give?
That we
Just
have
like
to
what you
rate.
hear.
A 10.
A 10.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
I would rate her secret a 10.
All right.
All
Okay,
right.
hang on, Morgan. Don't go anywhere. We'll have to tell everybody what the secret is, and you're better at it. Next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
It's KRD with more of the Roula and Ryan
Now, we usually do
Show.
Celebrity Scoop brought to you by Taqueria Arandas here, but I want to continue our calls on Rate Your Secret at 833-390-KRBE because Morgan had a good one sitting by. We're talking about secrets that you're holding on to, whether it's your own secret, nobody knows except you, or somebody put one on you. It's their secret. You're sworn to
This can
secrecy.
be completely cathartic. I mean, I think we helped that last caller out a lot, getting it off her chest after all
You could
these
even
years.
rate that. It was
It was off the charts.
Off the charts, yeah. Morgan, hi. Thanks for standing by. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us what the secret is. Is it your own secret? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's why I was like,
lay
this
it
is a
on
big
us. What is your secret?
All right, y'all. I faked my GED to get to the job I'm at now.
So you
Like
never.
you created your own certificate that makes it look like you earned a GED.
Yes, ma'am. It's a big thing for me these days.
Now, what was the last grade that you completed in school?
11th.
11th
And
grade.
what is the job that you have?
Don't say where it is. Just like
yeah,
what
don't
kind-
say
yeah,
where.
don't
I'm
say.
saying what field
Or
of
the
work are you
name.
in?
I'm an ABA therapist.
AVA, what does that mean?
I work with autistic kids.
Okay. So you have faked your education to do this job.
And how long have you been doing this job?
That's not okay.
About 3 months.
3 months?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I mean, but she made it to 11th, Rula. It's not like she was like.
Are you hoping? Are you giving advice to people, or are you just like
No,
an assistant?
I'll just get them ready for like the real world.
Now, hold on a second. I'm a little confused because getting your GED does not make you qualified to work with autistic
It's a high
kids.
school equivalency.
I know, but isn't there
Equivalent. I
some
think you got
other
a diploma in high
certification
school.
or some other training you're supposed to have to be able to do the job you're doing?
Or did you fake that too?
No, I have to take a exam to get registered
Okay.
to be the technician that I'm at, and I haven't got that yet. So whenever I pass my test in order to take that exam, I have to send in my GED. So I'm kind of like, oh, are they going to find out or
Yeah,
what?
they will. I mean, have you ever thought about going back and taking it?
Yeah, I'm in class right now to take it.
Okay.
But then
and
what
how-
happens if you take it? Then I guess you guys live with that lie, and then if they catch you, you go, "Oh, I must have had the wrong
date?
I must have put the wrong information there. I do have it though. Here it is. There's the real one."
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Wait a minute, you've had the
I
job
don't
2
know. I
months
haven't
before."
thought that far.
Well, how old are you, by the
Oh,
way?
my
Like,
gosh,
how
Morgan.
long has it been since you've been in school?
I'm about to be 25,
Okay. so
and
it's
my
been a while.
graduation year would have been 2018.
Okay.
So you dropped out at 11th grade. Why did you drop out? I'm just curious.
Young and dumb.
Okay.
I had a new boyfriend.
Oh, my God. And your parents were telling you what? I mean, obviously you were like, shut up, Mom. Or, I mean, did you pretend like you were in school and you just weren't going to school? Or how far did
No,
this
my
dropout
mom's
go?
actually the one that signed me out because I just didn't go anymore. And she's like, I'm not getting a fine for this. So she just signed me out.
Does she get in
okay.
trouble to mom if,
Yeah.
if your kid
So
misses?
you didn't graduate high school. Are you still with that boyfriend that was so
No.
fantastic
I'm
to
not.
leave school for?
No.
And you faked your GED to get the job you have now where you work with autistic children in a capacity where you, I don't know, what'd you say
I
again?
can
You're a
prepare
trainer?
them.
This
Prepare
secret's,
them for
this
the
secret's a 10.
outside world. Yeah,
Told
that's a
ya.
10.
Damn.
I didn't even know it was work. What the work was. I just know
I'm
faking
not-
the GED to
I
get the
feel
job.
like you got to do what you got to do these days to get a job. I'm sorry.
Ahmad,
You
That's
got
a
to do what
specialty
you got
job,
to do.
It's a
Ahmad. Dealing
specialty
with
job.
Children
Do you
that
feel
have,
like you're adequate at your job? Do you feel like imposter syndrome, or do you feel like you are actually meant to be doing this?
I think I'm meant to do this. I mean, I kind of did this kind of situation before, but
What do you mean you did
in my
this
super-
before? What do you mean
like-
by that?
like working with kids, wise.
But see, you could do all this stuff, but you got to do it the right way.
Right. And- But she
Right.
said she is
That's-
working to
yeah.
get the real GED so she can
Yeah.
actually have it.
When do you take the test for the GED?
I can graduate the end of this semester or in May.
But your current job doesn't know that you're doing that on the side to actually earn what they think you already earned.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. That's a pretty big
I feel
secret.
like she has the right intentions. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry. I think that there are a lot of people who
don't
have
wanna hurt other
a
kids.
talent in
Right,
something.
right.
If I'm paying money
Of
for my
course.
kids or getting help with my kids, and I found out that the therapist was not
Qualified.
Absolutely.
qualified,
But she took the exam.
Well,
you know?
she's going to take the
No,
exam.
she
She hasn't
no,
taken
she
it yet.
hasn't.
It's not done yet.
She's doing the job without the exam. And she's working to do the exam.
But you're qualified to work at that job, right? Didn't you take the ABA exam?
No, we don't do an ABA exam.
Okay,
we do.
gotcha.
Right now, I'm not registered, so I just did my little training to work here, and then after my I guess it's like a little test for the exam. When I pass that is when they schedule me for the big exam.
Got you.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, well,
yeah,
that's a 10. That's a 10.
Yeah. They're going to find out. that she
Morgan,
doesn't
thanks
have
for
a
sharing.
GED.
That's a 10. Let us
Wow.
know when you get it. Let us know your GED
I hope you used a
status.
Hope you have a fake name.
Yes. Real quick, I know we have to wrap, but I got to read this text. This is epic. This
What?
Rate Your Secret text. Because the question is, tell us a secret you're holding on to nobody knows. This texter says, and I quote, my secret is that I canceled my child support by calling the child support line in the 90s. I called in saying I was my mother, and I said I changed my mind about receiving child support.
Oh, my
I'm going to
God.
cancel it. I didn't think it would work, but it did. My mom only received 2 child support payments for me and has always thought it was my stepmom who canceled it, but it was me. All in caps.
Well, that's pretty big.
Here's the rest of it.
Criminal.
I only did this because it was really my grandmother who was raising me because my mom left me at age 3 and all in caps never gave my grandma any money to help take care of me and my brother.
Well, then good for you.
Then when I was 12, I had to go live with her and she thought she needed help and she filed for child support. So that was my big secret. She wasn't getting child support. That was my big blank you to her. I would tell her it was me, but I don't speak
She's
to
an
her
absentee
now.
mom.
Oh, man.
Wow.
She still
Okay,
hates
we
her.
got some good ones today.
Yes, we
got
did.
some good ones today.
It's the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
So college football season is finally here, and it figures to be a big one in Texas with the Longhorns officially making the jump to the SEC and rekindling the Thanksgiving weekend meeting with the Aggies. So it's been since 2011 since these two have met up.
it's
That's a
2011?
long time for tensions to build.
That went fast.
Is my order wrong? Because I never went to A&M and I didn't go to UT. But when the Aggie bonfire used to be like the
was the
thing
90s.
before it collapsed, was that why they did the bonfire for the UT game at Thanksgiving?
It was right before it. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
That bonfire was usually right before
Was
it.
that the week
so-
of?
But was that always for the UT game?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what it's
For the
about.
UT game.
Okay, it's about their burning desire to beat the hell out of TU. We called it
Yeah,
TU.
'cause they won't call it University
UT.
of
Yeah,
Texas.
TU. They call them T-sippers. So it's the burning desire to beat them.
So listen to
Oh,
this.
how
If you want to
poetic.
get a ticket to this game, it's going to be Saturday, November 30th, College Station. The cheapest ticket, face value, $680.
I bet.
But you get free tickets if you're a student.
It is officially the most expensive football
Isn't that
game
right?
in all of Texas.
But all the people that went back in the day, they want to go.
Yeah, alumni.
Do you
Especially
still
it's
get
been that
free
long.
football tickets if you're a college student attending campus? I used to get free University of Houston football tickets.
Maybe you still get those free.
Eric, that's not nice.
Go Cougs.
Is that true, though? Hey, Aggies, text me at 37530 if you are currently enrolled. Is that a free ticket
Was
for
there a
you
student
or not?
section and you got to buy the tickets for the year? I thought you had a.
Rula wants to know so she can buy a free ticket off.
No, I'm not going to go.
Students.
I'm just so curious. I thought that was a it was like a plus of going to the school. You get a free football ticket.
I thought my niece went to UT bought her tickets.
I mean, they're $5, but they're not $600. They're not
They're
asking
cheaper.
students
$680.
to spend $680.
Hell no.
Yeah. So okay. Well, let us know. 37530. Coming up next. Did you miss what happened on Revenge today? It was neighbor chaos. Driving through my flowers. Why are you driving through my flowers? Somebody got their payback. We're going to hear it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.